Welcome YouTube. I'm Box Truck Guru. Welcome to the channel. This is my very first video, so hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be bringing you guys a ton of great content that you're going to be able to use starting up your logistics company. We're going to talk about everything from accounting and taxes to fuel cards, factoring companies, how to find the best loads, best time to book loads, and how to maximize your profit, keep your overhead as low as possible so that you can raise that bottom line up. I've been doing this a little bit over a year. Some of you may recognize me from some training videos I did for a friend of mine, Box Truck Shorty, on his Instagram page. Some of you may recognize me because you came from, whether it was California, Philadelphia, Houston, Florida, came down here and spent about 3 days with me learning Amazon and getting that training at the facilities. So like I said, hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna go ahead and go into my story, give you guys a little bit of background. So this is gonna be a pretty short video, being as it's my introductory video. But like I said, I have a ton of content to bring to you guys that I've had over the past year. Just been waiting for the right time, making sure that my knowledge in any and everything that I want to talk about is up to par. The last thing I want to do is be on here and giving people misinformation or information that they can't use, or information that's just completely wrong. So let's get into it. A year ago, last February, I got a phone call from my best friend. He said, "Hey, I'm starting a logistics company. I need a reliable driver to come in, make sure, train all the drivers, make sure they're on the right path, making sure they're where they need to be, where they're going, that they get there on time, expeditiously." We're going to use a word from T.I., expeditiously. So anyway, I wasn't sure about it at first, just because it was overnight. But I thought about it for a few days, and that's when I decided to go ahead and leave the restaurant industry and jump into this thing feet first. And that's what I did. And after really, to be honest with you, after my first 2 days, I wasn't sure if it was for me. I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know if I made the right choice. But honestly, after that first week, I got this peace about myself that I hadn't had in years. Really didn't have anybody to answer to while I was out there on the road. I'm out there by myself with my thoughts. Had a lot of time to reflect, so on a lot of things, come up with ideas, and that's when I really began to fall in love with this game. So I started my company back in June of last year, but I didn't get up and running until about September. So I was still driving for him, really learning this game, Amazon, learning the routes. That was the most important thing about Amazon, is actually learning the routes. Where I want to go on a trip, where I don't want to go. So having that experience from a driver's standpoint, and when I transitioned over to an owner operator, I knew when I'm looking at that load board, yeah, this is not that. I don't want to take that load, or I'm definitely not going to take this load up into the mountains up in Tennessee, because I got stuck one time. So just from that standpoint, and knowing how routes run from Amazon, you know, a route may be 240 miles showing, but that's the route that you want to pick, because it may not be, the rate per mile might not be great, but it's not a 480 round trip. It may be 220 miles, and it comes around in a hook or something. So, you know, it's just little small things like that I'm going to teach you guys, and just small things I've been able to come up with to save money maximize profits, because that is the name of the game, is your bottom line. Your bottom line. That's either going to make you or break you. Either you're going to be in business and stay in business, or your business is going to suffer and it's going to go under. And all that comes from poor money management and poor business management. We're going to teach you guys all about those things right there, so you're not just jumping in a truck or sticking somebody in the truck and sending them somewhere, getting a check, and that's all you're doing. You know, you got Uncle Sam always looking over your shoulder. So things like making sure you're paying your quarterly taxes on time and not incurring penalties, making sure you get all your filings done every year, your BOC3, your UCR, all those things, making sure those things get done, how to pick a registered agent, you know, things like that the average person is not going to know. I'm going to cover on this channel. I have a mentorship program also set up for those who want to learn and need their hand held. Or want their hand held. It's great when you have somebody with experience that you can call on the phone anytime that you have a question, and that person is going to answer that question for you. That person is going to walk you through the steps that you need to take in order to be successful. So I have all that set up for you guys. It's going to be very affordable. Just a program that you're really going to love. So with that said, I want you guys to, like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Anything that you guys want me to talk about on the channel, please leave it in the comment section. I promise you, I'm either already covered it in a video I've already shot, or I will cover it for you. We're going to talk about everything. You are going to become a guru by the time that you're finished messing with me. So like, subscribe, comment, and I'm going to see you guys next time.